I've listened to Tiny and Katy since way back.
I love the Tiny and Katy show.
It's the Tiny and Katy show.
Merry Christmas. I'm Tiny.
Merry Christmas. It's Katy, holiday edition.
Ho, ho, ho. So, well, no, I wasn't being festive. I was just merely saying I was introducing Katy.
Yes, that's me. That's me.
So this is our Christmas extravaganza. We're so happy to be here. As we are recording this, it is Friday morning, early. We've been doing our past few podcasts Saturday mornings, and we really enjoy that. We were supposed to have done this yesterday at better quality, and we'll explain that in just a second. However, circumstances beyond my control. Certainly,
I dropped the ball. I dropped the ball. I own it. I own that.
But Katy has done her best to put together a makeshift studio still in her house. Katy, would you like to explain why this quality is not typically like it is?
Well, I mean, essentially, I just can't get into the studio that is in my house. So I brought my backdrop downstairs and, tried to make myself look mildly presentable. And here we are.
I know where in your house you have your backdrop set up right now. Is your tree around there? Why don't we just use your tree as the festive backdrop? Because I have a bow, as you can see.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. The problem is, and I guess it's not necessarily a problem, but this is probably the least Christmassy I've ever been in my entire life.
Okay.
Like, I have dropped the ball completely on this Christmas with the gifts, the decorations, the spirit. I'm just not 2022 was not a good year for me. And I'm so ready to put it in the rear view and just move forward. So the tree situation, I do have one. But it's kind of pathetic, but I'm happy to.
Oh, well, now we have to see it.
Okay. Oh man. Okay.
Whoa.
Can you see it?
Barely. Is it like a 3-foot tree that's leaned up against the wall?
Kind of. And there's not a lot of presents underneath it.
Was this like a bush out front that you just dragged in the house?
I got it at Martin's because I was like, normally I go and and by I mean somebody else, we would go and saw a tree down and set it up. But I just wasn't feeling the spirit, but I felt like I needed to have something. So I bought one of those little tiny trees at Giant and just threw some lights and some decorations on it and called it a day. So I have something, but I will tell you, I have not watered it one time. No. I just forgot about it. So it's already completely dead. It didn't even make it to Christmas.
It is a bit regrettable, nonetheless.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, so it just sticks with the theme of the year.
There's something festive in the screen. So Katy has her hat on, and I'm describing this because those of you who cannot see it. Katy has what I would say is maybe a slightly upgraded version of the Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
Slightly, yes,
ever so slightly.
Yes,
it's around the same height. It has not been taken care of. She does have on an elf hat. So
I do. I mean, I am mildly festive. Yes, I'm mildly festive. But
I have on my deer antler Santa hat with the little jingle bells on here. Oh dear! Yeah, it's raining deer.
I was sitting here laughing because I'm at my kitchen or my dining room table right now, and like I said, I completely dropped the ball on Christmas this year. I'm just not feeling the spirit. It's been a really bad year, and I'm just not in it. Some years are really in it, and you're really feeling the cheer and the spirit, and you go all out, and you're killing it on the gifts. Like that was me last year. This year, no, zero. So,
well, here's a question: is your phone even using Wi-Fi, or is it just the regular cellular signal?
I'm pretty sure I'm using my Wi-Fi.
Jeez,
you want me to double check?
Please do, because this connection is like 1800. Good.
Okay,
Lord.
hang on.
Man, oh man.
Hang on. Yeah, I'm using my Wi-Fi.
Okay, this is all staying in, just FYI. I mean, we're rolling.
No, that's fine.
So what? Go ahead.
Wait. No. I'm not done telling my story.
No, of course not.
One thing, I went to Michael's the other day and I found these ornaments, and they're really big foamy ornaments, and you can put a picture in the ornament so it looks like it's someone's face on a penguin or whatever.
Right.
I bought a whole bunch of them because I thought, all right, well, I'll at least put my face in an ornament and just hand it out to everybody, because everybody already knows they're getting a microphone, which, by the way, that was a huge hit at the favorite things.
Yeah. They just people lied to you. They absolutely lied to you.
So everybody knows that they're getting a microphone. And then I bought all these ornaments My initial intention was to put pictures of whoever the person is into said ornament. So I printed off all these pictures, but I didn't realize how small the faces need to be, so they don't actually fit. But let me show you. I mean, I was like cracking up as I'm making these. So this is my niece. This is one of my nieces.
Okay, that's good. That's okay.
This one, the picture is too zoomed in. I'm gonna have to get a new one. But this is my other niece.
Okay.
And this is one from my neighbor from her wedding.
Uh-huh.
And the one that I got for my roommate, the picture of her and I, it's too big. Like the actual picture of us is too big and it doesn't fit. So for backup, I printed out just a bunch of pictures of me. So her ornament is literally a picture of me.
God, you would do that.
And listen, Tiny, let me find it. Tiny, like all my backups are just me. I printed out like 6 of these just in case nothing worked. And I thought, well, I'll just put a picture of me in an ornament and call it a day. Everybody will understand that that's just me, and they'll just laugh because it's typical Katy.
I have no words, and I'm not surprised by any of this. So,
oh my gosh, I'm just telling you, like laughing so hard with my picture in ornaments and wireless microphones. That's what everybody's getting for Christmas this year.
It's crazy.
Just totally not in the spirit.
I had this idea. I thought we'll do the Tiny and Katy Christmas Extravaganza. We used to do something similar to this when we were actually on the air together years ago. And I thought, a lot of time has passed. So what we did was we came up with 20 questions. And we're going to give each other multiple choice options here, and they're going to answer for the opposite person. So I'll ask Katy, for instance, favorite Christmas song. I'll give her 3 choices, and she's answering what she thinks my favorite Christmas song is. So it's all about me when I'm quizzing her and her when she's quizzing me. So how we'll do this, Katy, is let's do the first 10 questions back and forth, and then we'll go to the break, and then we'll end with the second 10 questions, and the final 10 questions, and then we'll see who knows the other person best. Okay?
I feel like fine, and I'm okay with that, but I had like stories and things I wanted to share. Should we just table those for another day?
Yeah, let's do that. Because I mean, this is going to bring up some stories, and I think that's the whole point of this is these. I did these so that we could tell stories about them. So we don't have a ton of time, but we're gonna knock them out. And because I actually have to get to work and do nothing today because it's the day before the holiday. So,
all right. Well, let me find in my mess of pictures of me. Let me find this sheet. Oh my gosh! And so I do have to say, the favorite things microphones were a complete hit. I did my favorite things celebration on Saturday for my best friend Bridget's birthday. Mm-hmm. Everybody got a wireless microphone and flare pens and liquid IVs, and everybody absolutely loved the microphones. It was not fake. It was a genuine reaction. And I said to them, Tiny said that this was going to be the re-gift of the year and you're all going to re-gift them. And they were like, no, this is never going to be re-gifted. And Bridget said, the only reason you got this for me is so when you come to my house, you have a microphone all ready to go.
Exactly.
For your entertainment purpose.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, if there's a microphone there, I'm going to be on it. All right, here we go.
Okay, so here it is. Like we said, it's the Tiny and Katy Christmas Extravaganza, the match game. Let's see who knows each other better. Okay,
you're already going to win, but yes.
I don't know. I think you might win. I don't feel like any of these are difficult for anyone to know about me. So it will surprise me if you don't know most of these because I'm super simple. So
okay,
we'll each do the same question back and forth, and we'll do the first 10. All right, here we go, Katy.
Okay.
Number 1, favorite Christmas song. Here are your choices. Which of these is my favorite? Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You. Mm-hmm. Dolly Parton, Hard Candy Christmas. Or Silver Bells.
Dolly Parton, Hard Candy Christmas.
Ding, ding, ding.
100%.
Love that one. All right, Katy, what you got?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I think I did this incorrectly. So I was supposed to have one as my favorite and the other 2 were supposed to be fluff.
Correct.
Okay, I put my 3 favorite Christmas songs. So I have to quickly change this.
Oh, okay. Lord.
Okay, here are my 3.
Okay.
Deck the Halls by Shadazy.
Yes.
It's the most wonderful.
Well, wait a minute. Okay, keep going.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, and Christmas shoes.
The reason I stopped myself is because I knew you were going to throw Christmas shoes in there.
Mm-hmm. Which one do I like more?
Okay. I have to qualify this. The one that I know makes you feel the best and the most festive is Shadaisy Deck the Halls. The one that I know makes you the most emotional is Christmas shoes.
Yes.
I'm going to say Shadaisy Deck the Halls.
Yes, that is correct.
Boom, boom. Put a check mark. Keep track.
Now, here's the thing with Christmas shoes. So I cannot listen to that song without becoming a puddle.
Yes.
I cannot hear that song without straight up just becoming a puddle. And Tiny does not like that song. And every time when we worked on the air together, when it would come on, I just needed to be alone for a minute because it would just like, remember you would videotape me just having like a full on breakdown when I would
absolute meltdown. You were kidding, Mama's meeting Jesus and just buy the kid the damn pair of shoes.
That's what I would say. I was like, all that kid wants is just a pair of shoes for his mom.
Right.
Like, let's help him out.
Right. All right. Number 2, we're tied 1-1. Christmas song that I can't stand. Your choices are Little Drummer Boy, Christmas Shoes, or Blue Christmas.
Christmas shoes.
Incorrect.
Oh.
My least favorite Christmas song of all time is Little Drummer Boy.
I was going to say it's not Blue Christmas.
No, I love Blue Christmas. Yeah, I don't actually. I don't know why you say I hate Christmas shoes. I don't hate Christmas shoes. I actually like the song. I mean, look, it's a song that talks about Jesus, so of course I'm going to have a love for it. But the Little Drummer Boy, even though obviously that talks about Jesus too, I don't know if it's the rumpa pum pum or I hate that. I cannot stand that song. Since I was a kid, I hate that one. So anyway, let's see. It is now 2-1. Yes, now. I have one correct. You have wait a minute.
One correct.
Yeah, you have one.
You have 2 correct. I have 1. I'm up. Here we go. All right. Christmas songs I can't stand. All I Want for Christmas Is You. It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year, or the Chipmunk song.
The Chipmunk song.
Yeah, I cannot stand that song.
That's awful. Yes.
Yes, that is accurate.
Now it is 2-1. Next question.
Mm-hmm. No, it's 2-2. We're tied.
How is it tied? You didn't get the last one correct on me.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry. Wow.
Here we go.
I'm not in charge.
Number 3. The song Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You. Love it or gag me?
Gag me for you.
Here's why. That song gets a lot of unnecessary hate, and I think a lot of it is fake. People, when that song comes on, because yes, it is played so much. It's almost like a joke. It's not Christmas until you're in the store and you hear All I Want for Christmas Is You. But at the same time, show me people realistically who are not boom 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 boom. I mean, people, they just get into it.
It feels good. Yeah, it's a feel good song.
And I maybe love it is too strong, but it is not gag me. I have no problem with that song whatsoever. So I had to pick Love It on that one. All right, Katie, for you, I'm going to say Love It.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course.
All right. So
I actually wrote next to Love It, middle of the road, because I'm the same way. But it makes me feel good inside. So I'm losing, right?
Maybe take it or leave it should have been the one of the options there. It is currently 3-1 in favor of me. Next one. Favorite Christmas movie. Katie, if you don't get this one, we're not friends anymore.
Can you not even give me options?
Okay, go ahead.
Christmas Vacation.
Absolutely, Christmas Vacation. Ding, ding, ding. It is now 3-2. Katie, go ahead. Your choices for me.
Elf. Home Alone.
No. Well, I answered it, so I got to take the loss on that one.
Elf, Home Alone, or Bad Santa?
I would probably say Bad Santa.
Yeah, I love it. I love that movie. So inappropriate, and I love it.
Okay. Our least favorite Christmas movie. Your choices, Katie, are, this is mine, Christmas Carol, It's a Wonderful Life, Miracle on 34th Street. Versions don't matter.
Oh, man. What was the first one?
Christmas Carol.
What is that?
The Scrooge. Ebenezer Scrooge.
Oh, sorry. Oh, God. It's a Wonderful Life.
Incorrect. It's actually Christmas Carol. I've never really cared for that. I don't, especially the originals. I don't like them. The only one I really like is Mickey's Christmas Carol, and I do enjoy the one with Jim Carrey. But the black and white originals and every other remake, No, I can't stand it. Absolutely not.
Okay.
All right, what do you got?
Okay. All right. So for me, I have the claymation Rudolph, Scrooge, or Christmas Story.
Least favorite. I'll go Christmas Story. Yeah,
that is correct. I've actually never seen that movie the entire way through. I've never seen the movie.
I love that movie.
I cannot get into it.
Believe it or not.
Get into it.
So when the last question, which was the favorite Christmas movie, my three choices were Christmas Vacation, Christmas Story, and Home Alone. I'm kind of glad that I didn't go through them all because it was kind of a toss up for me between Christmas Story and Vacation, but Vacation is always going to get the nod because it is so quotable and such
quotable. Absolutely.
Awesome movie. Okay.
Absolutely.
We are currently at 4-2. Question number 6. Katy, when it comes to Dr. Seuss's The Grinch Stole Christmas, which one do I like more, the original or the Jim Carrey remake?
The original.
Incorrect. I hate the cartoon, and I don't like much more the Jim Carrey. I hate the Grinch in general, but between the two, it's the Jim Carrey remake.
I feel like you should be able to really connect to that individual because that I feel like it reflects a lot of who you are as a person.
And likewise with you in looks.
I don't think so. Look at the smoke bomb right now.
Yeah, whatever.
Look at this.
Okay, let's rock and roll. We're already at the halfway point. We should be at number 10.
All right. So what do you think?
I would say you like the Jim Carrey remake.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes. I'm too predictable. All
right. Okay. Number 7, favorite cookie. Choices for me: peanut butter, chocolate chip, or sugar.
Wait, what?
For favorite cookie. So what is my favorite? Peanut butter, chocolate.
Yeah. No, peanut butter, chocolate chip, or
sugar.
I wouldn't have said any of those. I would have said Snickerdoodle.
Oh God, no! It's my least favorite.
Oh well, now I know the next one. I don't know. What was the first one again?
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter is my favorite. Yes, very good.
Okay. Mine are very. These details are ridiculous. The one with the peanut butter cup in the middle.
Okay.
The one with the Hershey Kiss in the middle.
Peanut butter blossoms.
Or the one with the thumbprint in the middle.
Okay. I'm going to go with the one with the Hershey's Kiss.
Yes.
Boom. There we go.
Yes,
I remember that. I think I remember that. Okay. What color lights are on your tree? Now, Katy doesn't have her lights on, so that's good.
I can turn them on.
Well, no, that gives it away. So what color lights are on my tree? And by the way, I have 2 trees, Katy. They're both the same. So is it white/clear, multicolor? Which is it?
Is it the same on both trees?
Yes.
I would say white.
And you are correct. Bonus points. Are they twinkling or not?
They are not.
They are not. Very good. 2 points for Katy on that one. Nice. Come back. I would say, Katy, yours are multicolor.
Yes.
And bonus point, I don't think they're twinkling.
They are certainly not twinkling. They're barely on.
You remember me. Speaking of trees, the next question. Real or artificial? Katy, what are mine?
Artificial.
100%. Absolutely. And I know yours is real. Actually,
yeah,
so
I know real.
That's kind of cheating. All right, number 9.
Can we skip through some of these because I misunderstood the directions, so I put my 3 most memorable gifts for the next one, and I
don't understand this. I really don't get it.
All right, well, you go, and I'll make up some things.
Okay, you'll be able to pay attention. But here we go. So the next question, final question of round 1 is: what is my favorite Christmas gift of all time, or my most memorable gift of all time? A word processor. B,
a word. Wait. A what?
A word processor. So it's basically halfway between a typewriter and a computer. So kind of bridge the gap. B is a puppy, or C is a Hulk Hogan action figure.
I don't think you got Reese for Christmas. I'm going to go with C, the Hulk Hogan action figure.
And that would be incorrect. And here's why. I tell you a quick story. This word processor I wanted so bad. I was in, I think, 7th grade, and my dad loved to keep the secrets for Christmas. So he was playing this thing to the very end, and Mom always kept a big bag of trash for the wrapping paper when it was done. That's just the kind of person she is, and she likes to keep house. I opened all the gifts, and there was no word processor. And I was very thankful for what I got. And I got a lot of stuff. So I was like, well, and my dad goes, did you get everything you wanted? It was kind of like from A Christmas Story. And I'm like, oh yeah, thank you so much. This was a great Christmas. And he goes, all right, we'll clean up your trash. And I go and grab the bag. And when I didn't even notice it, this box was sitting behind the bag of trash. And Dad goes, well, what's that there? And Katie, I'm telling you, and video of this exists, and I wish I could find it. I wish I had it. At 13 years old or so, I was bawling like a baby with this word processor.
I don't even think I understand what this gift is.
It's like an electronic computer where you would type everything on this little screen, and you could see it before you would hit print. But in order to print it, it wasn't like a computer. You had to put paper in it like a typewriter and then hit print. It literally would like, you would hear it sound like somebody's typing. And it was crazy. It was awful. It was awful.
I feel like I have gotten you really tremendous gifts for Christmas, and they didn't even make the top three.
It said most memorable. Now think about it. That's a massive memory for me. Okay, you're up.
Okay. Mine is a Dooney and Burke purse that I wanted, a trip to Chicago, or a collage of pictures of my dad and my family when I was young.
The collage.
Yeah, I mean, yes, obviously. My brother and my sister-in-law, one year for Christmas, they got all these pictures. My dad passed away when I was 17, so they collected all these pictures of my mom and my dad and me and David and put it in a collage. And obviously, yeah, that was the best gift I've ever gotten.
That's awesome. I love it. See, there again. I've gotten you some really good gifts, like a sound system, but I understand that that's your most memorable gift, right?
Yeah, you did. You got me a sound system, and I got you a book with your dog in it.
Okay, so we are going to blow through round two here right after the break. Coming up after the break, we've got the worst Christmas gift we've ever received, followed by food. We're also going to talk about opening gifts at Christmas and also decorations on the Tiny and Katy Show. Christmas Extravaganza, powered by Roots Hair Design, Route 11 in Marion.
You don't want your hair just cut or styled. Get your hair designed at Roots Hair Design, 5459 Molly Pitcher Highway in Chambersburg, 717-375-2130. How about a women's cut? $32, $35, or $38? Guys, you're not going to get a better price on the cut you're going to receive at Roots Hair Design than $23. Now, if you have a teenager, girl or boy, $25 and $20 respectively. A kid's cut, just $18. Maybe you need your roots touched up. They have that as well. And they can do your nails, take care of your lashes, facial treatments, waxings, and what I plan to get is a massage. Roots Hair Design, 5459 Molly Pitcher Highway in Chambersburg. $10 off your first service to any new guests, and they're approaching their 12th year in business. You don't last that long if you're not doing something, or in their case, a lot of things right. Roots Hair Design, we can't thank them enough for being part of the Tiny and Katy Show.
More of the Tiny and Katy Show starts now.
Okay, Katy, let's continue. So far, the score is I have a 9 to your 6. All right? Okay. So here we go. Worst gift I've ever received. A pair of moccasins. B, thong underwear. Or C, a membership to the Jelly of the Month Club.
The thong underwear.
Come on now. Nobody would ever get me that. A pair of moccasins. Now, do you want to cut off a couple questions to hear my story about these moccasins?
No, because I would prefer to tell stories.
Okay, moving along.
Unless it's a good one. Sometimes, Tiny, I love you, but sometimes your stories are just like...
Oh, this is a good story.
All right. Hit me with the moccasins.
These moccasins, and by the way, Thought, I very much so appreciate the Thought. I was, 12 years old in 6th grade, and my grandmother on my dad's side, she, my other cousins, the grandchildren, they were more into hunting, and she's very much so on keeping things equal. So these boys had wanted these moccasins. It's kind of fit with what they do. So obviously, she's going to get me a pair as well. I was not a moccasin wearing person, but nonetheless, Mom was like, okay, look, just wear it. Because Dad kept saying, you're going to wear these moccasins when you wear these moccasins. And I'm like, Mom, I don't want to wear these moccasins. She's like, look, Daniel, okay, can you just wear them to school one day? And then that'll be it. Now, I did not fit in all the best in school, especially 6th grade in the school I was in.
Get out of here.
Right?
You?
So I have my typical clothes, jeans, and these light color moccasins on. And the socks that I wore, because they went up the ankle a little bit, were those like tube socks from basketball that up at the top had like the colored stripes. Mm-hmm. Obviously not going to see it because of the jeans. So before lunch, I would go to the bathroom. So I went to use the bathroom, and I was newer to using a urinal. It's germane to the story because somehow I peed the whole time and didn't get one drop in the urinal. It all went down my leg. So
Dumbass.
my jeans, and they weren't dark jeans, my jeans on the one side were soaked with urine.
What grade is this again?
Sixth grade. Now, I didn't notice this until I zipped up and turned around to wash my hands and saw it. And I'm like, I was mortified, absolutely mortified, because I'm thinking, what am I going to do? I have no idea how to fix this problem. They're soaked. It is, what am I going to do? So I try to think fast, and I'm like, okay, in the gym, I have my gym clothes. We had uniforms, the blue shorts and the white shirt. I could just go put those shorts on. Now, granted, it's like January, whatever. I don't care. I'm going to just go put these shorts on, and that'll be the end of it. So I get down there and I realize I have to walk through the cafeteria to get to the gym. There's no way around this. So I walk through the cafeteria, and everyone sees me walking with my piss-soaked jeans to the cafeteria. But it gets
did they look at you and say, "Oh man, Tiny, you're in trouble"?
No, they didn't. But I was pissed. So
I bet, sir.
So here's the best part, though. So I go and didn't think about this. I go to the locker room. I put on my shorts, and then I realize I don't have shoes other than these moccasins and these ugly
and the tube socks.
Mm-hmm. So I walk back into the gym in my blue shorts, whatever shirt I had on, I don't remember, and these moccasins with tube socks up to my knees with colors on them. And
there's no hope for you after this. There's zero hope for you.
You know what?
Zero.
I'm never ever getting a girlfriend. It's just not. This will follow me for the rest of my life.
Yep. I'm never going to have friends. Yeah. You know what's funny about that, Tiny? I actually peed my pants in 6th grade as well. I had kind of a similar story.
Yeah.
I had to go to the bathroom. I'll make it really quick. I was wearing these ugly corduroy pants, which I'm pretty sure I got for Christmas, which might be one of the worst gifts I've ever received.
Yeah.
Ugly corduroy pants. But the button was really hard to like unbutton and rebutton.
Yeah.
It didn't have a lot of give. It was very, very stiff. And I had to go to the bathroom so bad, and I was in the stall, and I couldn't unbutton my pants fast enough, and I peed my pants in 6th grade. And same thing. I was like, what am I supposed to do?
Right.
Like,
what do you do?
So I went to the nurse, and the nurse was like, well, I have a pair of sweatpants that are kind of the same color as your ugly-ass corduroy pants. And I did put on the sweatpants, and I wore them for the rest of the day. Nobody said anything to me, but I also peed my pants in 6th grade. So
that's so awful. Like I'm going to get picked on for life. It's just going to happen.
Yeah,
just forget it.
Well, I certainly did get picked on for life, but because of other.
I was going to say not because of that.
No other.
All right, so let's do your worst one.
All right, coffee mugs, and sorry, Mom, an inflatable great white remote controlled shark for your house, or a used scratch off ticket.
I'm going to say B, the shark.
So I actually love that gift.
Okay.
I did receive that, but no, I did receive a used scratch off before with zero. I did not win at all.
I was thinking,
obviously.
My thought was who in the world would do that? But anyway. All right, let's see here. This one's going to be easy and quick. Food as a gift for Christmas. Is that a yes or a no for me, Katie? Do I find that acceptable? I do not.
No.
Absolutely do not. How about you? Let's see. I'm going to say you just answered it for me. No.
Yep.
And I'm not going to count that point because you gave it away. All right.
Bye.
If I get a gift card from blank, I am happy. Your choices: Amazon, Under Armour, or Dick's. What did you interpret this as? That's what she's laughing. I know it has to be. Did you put a person?
I put, if Katie gets a gift card from Mom, she is happy. So we were supposed to put a place in there.
Yes. And I was going to put insert business here. I really was, but I didn't, and I should have.
Okay. All right. So what was yours?
Amazon, Under Armour, or Dick's?
Under Armour.
Correctamundo. Very good. What are my choices for you? Mom?
TJ Maxx, Visa gift card, Amazon.
Visa.
Amazon.
Oh, man.
I Amazon shop like a beast.
Oh, so do I.
Absolute beast.
All right. Favorite food at Christmas dinner? Your choices for me: turkey, stuffing, or mashed potatoes?
Stuffing.
Absolutely, 100%. I love my stuffing. For you?
Turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
Yes.
Awesome.
No gravy.
No gravy. All right. Next up, when it comes to Christmas Day, am I up early or sleep in?
Up early.
100% up early. I'm going to say you are now up early.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Next up, when it comes to Christmas Day, do I prefer
stay in one place?
I stay in one place. It was travel around or stay in one place. Katy knows me very well. Let's see here. For you, I'm going to say travel around. Well, no. Okay, fine. Travel around. Very good. All right, here we are. We are at 13 to 10. Okay, so we got to pick this up. If you find out something if I find out something I received was a regift, am I upset or offended by that? Yes or no?
This is a tough one. I'm going to say no. If it's a good gift, who cares?
That's absolutely correct. 100%. Very good. And I would say the same for you.
I'm very torn on that. I don't care. As long as it's something that I'm going to like, sure. Bring it on.
Gotcha. All right. Next,
can we skip the next one because I did not answer it?
Sure, absolutely. All right. So next to last question. Here we go. Would you rather have off the week before or after Christmas? Which would I choose, Katy?
After.
After. 100% correct. For you, I'm going to also say after.
Correct.
Very good. All right. Last question. There's no way Katy can win this game. Nonetheless, we're going to do it anyway. When it comes to opening gifts, let me make sure I explain this. Do I prefer to have everyone just open all their gifts at the same time? Or do I like to take turns where Katy goes, Mary goes, the kid goes, I go? What do you like? What do I prefer?
I don't know. I feel like maybe you would actually, because I'm going to say take turns.
You're correct.
Okay.
And for you, I'm going to say take turns as well. Yeah, correct. Because you want that attention on you when it comes time to open these gifts.
Like if it could just be just me opening gifts all day long, I would be okay with that as well.
You know, Katy, the score is actually, it's not too bad. I got 16 correct and you were at, 13. So that's closer.
I also didn't understand the assignment. So I feel like if I could go back in time and understand it a little bit more, I would have performed better.
Well, you have frame of reference for next year, sweet Jesus. I'm like, because look, this is what I have, folks. I'm telling you, like, this was it, right? And I don't know how much easier I could have made like any of this, right? I typed it out. I gave her A, B, and C. All she had to do was write and circle, and that's it. And if Tiny or Katy gets a gift card from Mom, I was like, come on. Why? And Katie's always the one. She's always the one who says to me, well, Tiny, I'm always the one who has to come up with what we talk about and blah, 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 blah. And you know what? When I finally have one that I think is going to be good and we want to record it at a certain time, what do you do? We're at this makeshift BS like Christmas tree farm for rejects for your backdrop. And you don't even understand the assignment.
Okay, first of all, you wrote favorite Christmas song A, B, C. How else would I take that as my favorite, my second favorite, my third favorite? Is that not what that meant?
Well, there's a favorite.
Right.
Favorite Christmas song, not favorite Christmas songs.
Okay. Well, I did not understand the assignment, but next year I'm going to knock it out of the park. And you know what? Let's do one for like Valentine's Day.
We can do one for Valentine's Day, of course. Absolutely.
Let's do one for Valentine's Day.
Hey,
yes.
Look, so we got to run here. We are well over 30 minutes. Not that there's a shot clock on us, but we know your time is precious and you're spending some of your holiday with us, and we appreciate that. And I know Katie's going to want to say something too, but this year has been, for Katy was a tough year, and I understand that, but I think that the shining star for her year was getting the Tiny and Katy show back together. I know that it was for me. So I truly appreciate you, Katy. I love you to death. I'm so glad that we were able to do this again and continue this. And I think 2023 is going to be bigger and better and in some ways even different. I don't know how that might happen, but we'll work on that. Hopefully we can do more live appearances together. We really enjoyed those where everyone can come and see us in the flesh. And to you, our listeners, our viewers, Katy, we didn't even acknowledge this in the podcast, but we have over 100 subscribers
I saw that.
on our
I saw
YouTube
that.
page.
And
that's baffling to me. I mean, if our videos get 100 views, I'm over the moon. But to think that there's 100 people who wait for our content to come out every week, we really appreciate you. We love you. From me, Merry Christmas. God bless you. And Katy, you can end it here.
Yeah, definitely. So 2022 sucked for sure. There was a lot of heartache and heartbreak, at least for me.
Yep.
But there were definitely some high points, but I would have to say getting the podcast up and, rolling, getting that creative aspect, that creative outlet that we're able to do, and being back with you is obviously great. And obviously, we love our listeners so much and always have, always will. So Merry Christmas. Cannot wait for 2023, which obviously is going to be a million times better than this year. So I'm ready to put this one in the rear view and see what's in store. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. But we'll talk to you before 2023.
Absolutely, we will.
Yeah.
So have a great week. Open a bunch of presents, eat a bunch of food, and eat the crap out of all the cookies. We love you.
Bye.